Chapter 20. Trip and an Educational Tour. In this chapter, you will learn about adventurous trip, love for adventure, travel in space, educational tour, factoid. A recent study declares that India has the fastest growing tourism destinations worldwide. During the summer holidays, Mahi, Kaju and Neil had planned to trek on the mountains of Manali in Himachal Pradesh. On 10th of June, they all reached Manali and decided to trek first. During the course of their trek, they walked through small mountains, valleys and forests. After the trek, they decided to go for rafting in the river. This shows their love for adventure, and their trip was filled with extreme fun and thrills. Love for adventure. An adventure is a kind of challenge to our resources, mental toughness, and physical strength. A person can set out on unusual and dangerous journey or face a series of events in search of an exciting adventure. The world would not have attained the present shape without the spirit of adventure. It is the result of adventure by the courageous and brave people that we know of far places, mountains, oceans, rivers, glaciers, and so on. Adventurers add to our knowledge and prompt us to do something exciting in our lives. Adventure sports and adventure tourism have become popular these days. Some of the popular adventure sports include bungee jumping, scuba diving, paragliding, river rafting, etc. Among them, travel on mountains and in space is a great adventure for all. The sport or activity of climbing mountains is called mountaineering. Those people who climb mountains for adventure are called mountaineers. It has always been one of the man's favorite adventures. Every year, many climbers climb to the most difficult mountains all around the world. Scaling a mountain peak gives a sense of victory. The 8,848 meters high Mount Everest in the Himalayan mountains is the highest peak in the world. Many mountaineers dreamt of scaling its peak, but Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay were the first to reach the top of the peak on the 29th of May, 1953. Bishendri Pal was the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest in 1984. Prior to this, she also climbed the Gangotri and Rudagaria peaks. While climbing, she suffered head injuries at the height of 24,000 feet. India is proud to have courageous people like her. Do you know? In order to overcome the challenges faced while climbing, the mountaineers are physically and mentally trained. In our country, the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute in Darjeeling and the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering in Uttarkashi provides training to the aspiring mountaineers. Travel in space. Human beings are always fascinated by the things that they see in the sky and the outer space. All the objects that we see in the sky are called heavenly body. The heavenly bodies include the stars, planets, satellites, asteroids, comets, meteors, etc. Going into space and learning about these heavenly bodies has always been a great adventure. Many Indians have traveled in spacecraft like Rakesh Sharma, Kalpana Chawla, etc. Sunita Williams, born on the 19th of September 1965, is a United States naval officer and a NASA astronaut. She holds the record of the longest spaceflight, 195 days, for female space travelers. Her astronaut candidate training included orientation briefings and tours, numerous scientific and technical briefings, intensive instruction in shuttle and International Space Station systems, physiological training and ground school to prepare for T-38 flight training, as well as learning water and wilderness survival techniques. Do you know? The first Indian to go into space was Rakesh Sharma. Look at the different pictures of Sunita Williams in the spacecraft as well as in the educational tour. Garuya International organizes an educational tour for their school children in summer vacation. They decide to visit Indian historical buildings, monuments, etc. Indian monuments are a great reflection of the fine architectural riches. With their elaborate superfluities and wonderful architecture, Indian monuments represent one of the most outstanding aspects of the multifaceted Indian culture. Each Indian monument is a remarkably splendid sample of unbelievable artistry. They are witnesses of India's glorious past and have become an inspiration for the future generations. All these monuments are visited by millions of tourists across the globe throughout the year. These are a significant part of India's rich cultural heritage. These monuments tell the tale of past and are a source of information about how they were built, who constructed them, what materials were used in their construction, and so on. Let's study about some prominent historical places. Red Fort. Red Fort is also called the Lal Quilla because it is built of red sandstone. Red Fort is the largest monument in Delhi and is also one of its most popular tourist destinations. It attracts thousands of visitors every year. It was constructed in 1648 by the 5th Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. It is like a mini city. Hundreds of people live in it even today. Every year on 15th of August, the Prime Minister hoists the national flag and addresses the nation from the Red Fort. Ashokan Pillar. Ashokan Pillar at Sarnath was built by Ashoka the Great. The capital at its top, comprising of 4 lions seated back to back, is our national symbol. The chakra or wheel below the lions has been included in our national flag. The pillar was broken during Turk Islamic invasion, but its capital is presently at display at the Sarnath Museum. Do you know? In British era, some important monuments were also constructed. These places have their own place in history. They include India Gate, Gateway of India, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Parliament House, Victoria Memorial, etc. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal, situated in the historical city of Agra, is an example of the finest architecture of the Mughal dynasty. It is a white-domed marble mausoleum built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his wife Mumtaz Mahal. It is made of white marble which was brought from Rajasthan, and nearly 20,000 laborers took about 22 years to build it. Taj Mahal is among the 7 new wonders of the world. Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is considered to be the highest stone tower in India. Its construction was started by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak in 1199 and was finished by his successor and son-in-law Iltutmish. The Qutub Minar was named after the Sufi sant Hovaja Qutb-ud-Din Bakhtiyar Kaki. Limelight. The monuments of our country form a major part of our cultural heritage. Our government spends a huge amount of money to preserve these monuments. Every year, thousands of tourists visit these monuments. Unfortunately, it has been observed that people smear the valuable monuments and sculptures and often litter them. KE words. Trekking go on a long arduous journey, typically on foot. Mountaineer, a person who takes part in mountaineering architecture, the art or design of buildings.